back to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be wrapping up on a bit of an experiment I've been doing for a couple months now with the Benchmark series. This is Mr. Randy's home collection Benchmark Mix blended bourbon, unknown proof, because it is a mixture of 125, 100, 96, 86, and 80, I do believe. So I'm not going to do the math. Don't care to. This has been sort of marrying for the past, it's about a month. I'd say it's probably been about a month. About every day, I just sort of agitate that a little bit and let that sit. So now, let's go ahead and get this open. Didn't roll on me. It's gonna pour on. Glug, 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 glug. That's a beautiful color. Very brilliance in that color. Little light creek water action for you. So let's break out Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale. Off screen, gonna try and nail it down. What do you think? Burnt amber? Burnt amber. Yeah, I don't think it's quite copper. It looks more like a burnt amber. So we're gonna peg it at burnt amber. Get under the nose. 100% Buffalo Trace. Instantly on the nose. Nothing else comes to mind. Nothing else comes to mind. Buffalo Trace. Big bold letters right across the face. Buffalo Trace. Every single one of those benchmark expressions came out with that same smell. Some a little stronger, some a little weaker. All that signature Buffalo Trace smell. On the palate, it's nice and good oily. It's got good viscosity. It's got a little bit of proof on it. We started with we top it out at the 125. And then we go down to what? The 100, the 96. Oh, you got me again. You always get me. No matter what I do, it always gets me. Something always happens. A timer always goes off. An alarm always goes off. Phone rings. Cat meows. The dryer kicks in. So let's do one more on the palate. This is not going to make it into the shorts because we're at 3 minutes right now. And I don't want to be rushed. It's got some good viscosity. It's got a good, nice, oily feel in the mouth. And it's not as harsh or abrasive as that 125. It's definitely been turned down a bit. And I would say that the bonded at the 100 proof is not too much lower than the 125. Maybe Mr. Randy just cannot take that, that proofiness, that harsh proofness. But anything about 100 or lower from other distilleries like Old Forester 100, very nice, just right about. It's very well balanced, very good mix of everything. Benchmark and Buffalo Trace. I have not had any other expression from Buffalo Trace. I guess this kind of counts, but not really. I say that the best one out of that Benchmark series was the single barrel. Yeah, the Evan Williams Vintage single barrel was my first single barrel, and I do believe that this Benchmark single barrel was my second one. And then I had the Jack Daniel's single barrel, which was very nice as well. So let's go ahead and get a finish on this. You see that? Yeah. It's very interesting because it's not as proofy as the 125 or the bonded. The bonded wasn't too horrible, but still wasn't. I think sometimes these master craft distillers, they rely a little bit too much on that harshness of the proof to prove that it has good quality in it. It doesn't have to be that way. So the finish starts off fairly moderate. You get a lot of that proofiness right off the bat. That mellows down. The oiliness sort of coats the mouth. It's really nice. Then you start getting that a little bit of heat that starts to build up on the back of the tongue near the top of the esophagus. There's not a whole lot of tingling. Oh, wait, hold on. The cheeks got just a little bit nummy. Just a little bit. Just enough for you to know that there's something going on there. Not a whole lot happening on the tip of the tongue or the roof of the mouth. But there it is. The whole top of that tongue was sort of meh at that point. Now that this finish has definitely ran its course, I'd say, let me go ahead and get that on. So the nose does, like I said, it's Buffalo Trace. Big, bold letters. Buffalo Trace. You do get a little bit of that, but it's a part of that. A little bit of that pencil eraser. Because you get that sweet vanilla oak spice sort of mixture just right. And it smells like pencil eraser to me. It's still there, but it's overshadowed on the marquee by the whole Buffalo Trace all over that. So what do you think about the Benchmark line, and how do you compare it to Buffalo Trace? What do you think about my little experiments that I do? I think they're neat. Sometimes I'm told they're a waste of time, they're a waste of money, they're a waste of whiskey. Well, I don't go out to waste anything. What I do is, once I got each one of these bottles, I put I want to say 50 something, 60 mil. You take 375 and you divide it into, what was it, 6? And that's what you get. Roughly around there. So I think it was like 62, 63 milliliters per bottle went into this. So it's a shot. I basically put like it's 2 shots. Sorry. I put 2 shots into each bottle into this one over time, adding to it, and then just letting it sit and marry. So it's not really a waste of anything. It's, 2 shots. It's not like I wasted a whole 750. This is a 375. I'm not saying it's a waste. I'm just saying, it's better than most of the expressions in the Benchmark line. I really enjoyed the single barrel. I didn't care much for the top floor, even though I'd tell you the top floor was much better than the, the bottom floor. The bottom floor, old number 8. I believe I think it was old number 8. It's like an 80 proof. It was like watered down bourbon. It's like bourbon flavored water, pretty much. But I'm not knocking that for anybody who loves bourbon, and that's about the best that they can handle. You get it. You drink what you want to drink and the way you like to drink it. That's what we say in the Whiskey Tribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You have a good one.